Hey everybody, my husband got me a tripod, so I'm going to use it to show you guys what it's. What are you two doing? You look suspicious. Oh, you drinking your tea? Cool. I'm gonna go milk goats. Natalie has a friend over. Just wait, let me get the tripod all set up. I know. Daisy's impatient. One second. You guys are on an adventure with me. Alright. Is that the milking stand? That is the milking stand. But I don't think you guys want to stare at an udder the whole time. One second. We're learning all this stuff today. Alright. Are you ready, Mama? You look really engorged on one side. Right here. Do you want up, Strawberry? Let's see you first. Come on. Up here. Up. No. Come on. Up, 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 up. Go. Good girl. Gotta close the baby in there, or he'll get up here. Please don't squat. You want to be milked. And I don't want a squatting goat. Alright. Oh, honey. Up, up, up. Your teeth are engorged. Oh, shot milk across my lap. So this is Strawberry. She's actually a really good mom. And she's a high milk producer. This is her first kitting. And can you stop, ice cream? Oh my word. He's just gonna scream and scream and scream. Oh, you're being such a good girl, Strawberry. Oh, please don't. Now, before I even came out here with the camera equipment, I did wash off her udder. Same with the other one. I was in there playing in their pens with them. You always want to wash the udder and the teats before you go on with milking. There. That probably feels so much better. You poor girl. There. That probably feels a lot better, honey. Alright. So, why did I want goats for milk? I'm going to tell you. Pretty much, I can't drink normal dairy. It just upsets my stomach. My IBS is out of control. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you. Thank you. She's like, come on, Mom. But the main point of these guys was for milk production. On top of that, I love cheese. So I've been making a lot of cheese over the last 3 years of having goats. The last 2 years, I've been really hard into making cheese. I've made hard cheeses. I've made soft cheeses. All sorts of stuff. So I absolutely love these guys. for their milk. The Nigerian dwarfs are just for their milk and the fattiness. It's great. I'm going to take her down real quick. Hi, come on. Come on, step. You can take the step. Thank you. We're going this way back to your baby. I'm sorry. He's very vocal. He don't like you being gone. Go in. Thank you. Now, I think this tripod's pretty cool, even though it only does it sideways. 1 second. I gotta go get you more grains. Your sister ate them? Come on. You want your grains? Come. Alright, come on. Not that way. This way, please. Come on. Come on. Up. Good girl. Come on, over here. You're okay, Haven. Mama will be back in like less than 5 minutes, I promise you. I'm milking goats. What's up?
It's cold.
Okay. Well, don't leave your friend outside. Nope. I know. That teeth hurts. Hey, Nat. Could you go grab my udder bomb?
Oh, where's the other bomb?
It should be in the medicine cabinet.
That's over there.
Yeah, it's over there. Daisy, I have to be a little bit more careful with. The only reason I have to is because she's a sensitive soul.
She's an old girl.
She is not an old girl. She's a freshman. Put it. That's not it. That's black magic. I want the other thing. And you're in front of the camera, so move your butt. Nobody wants to stare at your overall butt. Is it a metal container?
My toes hurt.
Yes, that's the udder bomb.
Cold.
Thanks.
go.
You can leave it there. Don't leave your friend freezing outside.
I'm freezing too.
Nat. All right. So to continue, I had to end the filming session out there while I was milking due to Daisy was getting antsy on the milking stand. So I wanted to finish her up, not deal with any more talking or any more interruptions. Thank you, Natalie. And so it ended up with me cutting the film there. Now, we've had Nigerian dwarf goats for 3 years. I've absolutely loved them. I don't think I'd go with any other breed. If I do, it would have to be like a mini. I love how not La Manchas, Nubians look with those big old floppy ears. I have a coon hound, so you can tell I like floppy eared critters. But I really absolutely love the Nigerian dwarf milk. It is the one dairy breed that has the highest buttermilk content of the goats. And my kids are string beans if you've ever seen them in person. They're very slender. So I went for a goat that had a lot of a higher buttermilk fat content to their milk just for the kids' needs mainly. But husband put a restriction on what size goat I can have. Actually, I have ruptured discs and pinched nerves and a whole bunch of other issues. We'll put it as a wear and tear kind of thing. And I can't, have an animal that weighs as much as me, my husband said. So We went with Nigerian dwarfs. The most they get is like 75, so I can actually pick one up if I have to. I try not to. The babies, they're light, super light. I think this year's kidding, earlier in the year, the March and April kidding, Dottie and Ginger blessed us with 11 babies from that. And if you can do the math, that means Dottie had 5 and Ginger had 6. So they can actually pack a punch when they have their babies. I don't recommend it. I don't. But I really got into cheese making since we had such a surplus of milk this year and last. And we've just found it to be very enjoyable for us. I do tell people a lot to do their research before they actually invest in buying breeds to figure out what you like. You can always ask the breeder if they have any milk for you to sample from that breed. Certain breeds have goaty milk. Other breeds have super creamy, sweet milk. I feel like Nigerian dwarfs are like that. They just have a super creamy milk. My goats, when their cream and milk eventually separates, it does. It takes a while. It's about a half and half cream to milk ratio. If I pull out my very expensive cream separator, you could see that there is a lot of cream in the milk. And my cream separator is a mess. I don't ever take her out. She stays in the corner hidden behind artificial flowers. Oh, but I just can't part with it yet. Just because maybe one day I want to make goat butter. Who knows? But, and to go on, I will tell you, kidding in December was not as hard this year as it would have been the year prior or the year before that. Now, when I mention it that way, when these 2 kids were born on the 6th and the 7th of December, I was busy juggling kids going to rabbit shows each time and going to my own rabbit show. And it wasn't that bad because we weren't super cold. We were in the high 30s, hitting 40s on our farm in the middle of Wasilla. And I couldn't complain about that because when we found the kids, it was kind of more of an intuition. I said, has anybody seen this goat? Well, Strawberry kidded first. She had her little buckling ice cream. And then the next morning, Ray was outside and he goes, I'm going to go check on the goats because I have a feeling. And he ran up the hill and I was inside the rabbit barn on the other side of the property. And we own an acre, so it's not that far, but at 6:30, 7 in the morning, nobody wants to hear my name being screamed multiple times across an acre. I can tell you that. And I'm so sorry, my neighbors. I love you guys. That was not meant to be your guys' wake-up call. I'm sorry. But that is when Haven was born. Haven, I thought, was a doe because I did not see his little buckling package. But a week later, I realized he was a buck. So, had to watch him pee. That's all I gotta say. I don't know why I didn't see it, but whatever. So, for us, this kidding was great. I think in future years, I'm not sure if I'm going to aim for December kiddings. I might aim for our warmer weathers and hopefully have our long-term milkers go during the fall and early winter for kidding instead of December. December, January, and February are our coldest months. Generally, it's January and February. We get into like the double-digit negatives. I think it was like a year or two we had negative 27 here. So we do get pretty cold. And I'm just thankful it was a warm spell when the girls kidded and we had the babies born. Hey, sweetie.
Can you help us with the Lego table?
I am not moving that 200-pound Lego table again.
Okay.
It stays in your brother's room. You guys can all play Legos in mine.
No, like, hey, move it up a little first to grab a horse Lego out of behind it.
Oh, can we please wait for Ray to come home? I can't do that. Thank you. But
Hey, how do you move the hotel coffee table?
coffee table's light. Coffee table weighs less than you. So to go on, it worked out great that way. If you're looking into doing goats, I highly suggest doing a mineral buffet. Our goats have really done well with it. And we, no, right now, you already had one. Candy canes. What can I say? It's the day after Christmas. Everybody wants to eat them all. Now, mineral buffet's great. We do the Alaska Mill and Feed milking rations for our goats. We do the soy-free, corn-free. It's just what they got, and I don't mind it. We don't give our goats anything extra besides alfalfa hay and Timothy hay, and then our mineral buffet. You can find the mineral buffet at Little Avalon Farms. I will put a link down below in the details with where to find it. And they have a starters pack. I highly suggest that. Don't just order everything in like the 10-pound bags or whatever. Do the starter pack. It gives you a great idea. I will tell you, for us in Alaska, we go through silicone, selenium, and copper like crazy, along with C and B vitamin and a few others. Sulfur was our big one for a while. But the goats generally will eat what their body needs, and then they balance out the rest of their system. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like pregnant women when they have cravings. Like if you're craving beets, you need iron, and stuff like that. So there is iron, iodine, pretty much everything a goat needs in minerals. I found out those minerals worked out best for them, and our dogs are going crazy because we have company over. It's just crazy. But I'll bring you guys up when I go help Lily with her farm chores in a bit to show you our whole setup, just to give you guys an idea. Goats are one of the harder animals to keep on a homestead. There are lots of things that could go wrong with them. I will tell you that. And I will link a few books I highly recommend for people that are looking into starting or just want to be more educated about goats in the description below. And I will show you next the goat barns.
Of the water.
They only need 2 buckets of water.
The babies, I'm gonna bring the boys 1 bucket and the other goats, Daddy and Ginger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them in a bucket of water.
Okay,
because they're pretty high.
All right, just don't let the dogs inside the house because we have guests. All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna guest. I'm gonna take you guys up to the goat pen. I don't have glasses on at the moment. I had a soda explosion in my face. Homemade soda, obviously. That's what we call it. But it's fermented drinks. It was a ginger bug base, and I was just all over my face. All right. Now, I gotta walk up a stinking hill. All right. So, there's Cream Puff and Starlight and Miss Wednesday, and they're screaming for something. I know what they're screaming for. This is the one thing I do up here for the goats. Ugh! Nobody else really does that. All right. Best part We have electricity in here. I just love that I can flip a switch. All right. Oh, wow. 1 second. Wow. I gotta throw this to them. Watch. That's what I do. All right. This is beautiful. Just wait. I love living here. Man, who doesn't like seeing a beautiful sunset with their 2 favorite goats in the view? All right, so with that beautiful sunset going on, I'm just giving goats alfalfa. It's my way of being nice. No, it's a sweet treat and it's really good for their milk production. I don't understand why there's a whole bunch of hay everywhere. But, oh well. Oh, I know why. The goats got loose yesterday. And poor Lily. That's all of her hay. Here, 1 second. There. Alright. I gotta pick up some scoops she's been leaving up here. There's quite a bit of trash. I'll tell you what. Oh. Where's the rest of it? So I found the lock. Let's fix this. Alright. This used to be our old lock for the goat pen. But I found that on top of straps. Alright. Let me take you guys into this pen since the babies are all out. I'll put that there so I grab it on the way back. Alright. Always make sure your door's shut behind ya. Alright, so this is how we store all of our minerals. We got these at Walmart, the containers. But as I said, Little Avalon Farm is where you can find all these minerals. We label them so we know what they are. This is our little scoop. It is, I will tell you the brand just to be funny. This is, if I can read it, Life Factory. Those glass baby bottles, yeah, I had a whole bunch of them back when my babies were babies. So, like, here's some potassium. Here's the silicone. They go through that like crazy. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Ow. Let's see if I can. All right. Now we ordered these off of Amazon, and I'm going to tell you, you might want to find somewhere else to find these, because it took like 2 to 3 months for them to ship them to us, and they lost orders and stuff like that. The person we ordered from Amazon, I don't know who it was, but here, let's get down here. We label all the inside of the, not all of them anymore, but we have this. Ow, I just gave myself a sliver. My luck. Okay, well, we have everything written on the top above the containers, along with labels for most of them. I'm going to have to print off a few labels for these, and put them in. But otherwise, this is how we do it in here. Our other building. Oh, we do get turds in there. Go to your local second chance place and get yourself a scoop. We call it the poop scoop now. We used to use the kitty litter scooper. These are never been used on cats, okay? But sometimes we have to scoop or dump out minerals. Humidity can be a major factor in it as well. But, ow, that sliver really got in there. Okay. So here's everybody pigging out. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love this state. All right. Ugh. Girls' pen over here has the same setup. It's a little higher. We have water heaters for all of our buckets of water. That's from the goats jumping on it. They were not eating it. They were jumping off of it, and it popped. Hey, Dottie. Hi, honey. Aw. Ginge. Ginge. Oh, Dottie. Ginge. And there's the stinky boys. Ew-wee. So all these boxes are actual hay feeders. So we fill them to the top with Timothy, and we'll throw the alfalfa out in the yards for them. You're not getting alfalfa. So this door is a lot shorter than I am, so you have to duck and go through. I promise you, I've nailed myself so many times on that. And I was being laughed at by goats. Kind of goes that way. But yeah, so that's how we do our goats up here. This is our hay feeder inside. We actually have panels on this so we can close it. We've had babies hop out all summer, and we had babies popping out of that feeder, which was cute. Don't get me wrong, I loved it, but I wouldn't recommend it to not have something heavy on top. All right, I didn't get all the trash. There's more trash. One second. Oh, there's more. All right, so Lily already came up here and did the chores without me, pretty much. She's going to be hauling water, and that's it for her. I should be nice and turn off the lights and not leave them on for her. There. So, we have an actual sliding barn door on this building, and it's kind of nice when you can just walk away and be like, yeah, it'll close behind me. I'm so cool. That's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. They're angry at me. No alfalfa for you chunkies. Alright. Now I gotta get down this hill and not. Oh my gosh. Don't go down a slick, icy hill in Crocs. Okay. Run! Okay. Gotta have fun with that. As I tell everybody, if you can't have fun doing it, why do it at all? So, now if I can close the gate with all the crud in my hands. There we go. So, that is how we do our goats in Alaska. And Lillian is the goat girl, aren't you, girly?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Copper's frozen. She's like, I want to go inside and bark.
Or she's like this.
She's questioning the new setup.
Mm-hmm.
But it's super cool. Like, I can actually get good angles. What do you think? You think what Daddy got Mommy was cool? I think it's super cool. I think Daddy's going to like this YouTube video.
I got it in my eye, the snow.
Oh, the snow? I thought you were talking about all the trash I took down from up in the hay barn.
Yeah, I built that on that.
All right. Yeah, you did. Close the door, please. Close the door, please. One second. I'm gonna wish y'all a great day, and I hope the video was fun and entertaining.